Okay, wait. Before we start, just a heads up, my mic didn't record while I was filming this, so now I'm doing a voiceover like a real budget YouTuber. Love that for me. And yes, by the way, Vlad is still outside, just casually standing there, no idea what his end goal is, but he's really committed to the bit. So anyway, Tessa wakes up, still in a luxury off-grid shack, obviously, and grabs something to eat. Honestly, we're living the cereal and bush lifestyle at this point. She heads straight to the recording station after that because we're grinding like no toilet, no problem. We've got dreams and a camera. Then, boom, royalties hit. 549 simoleons. Not bad considering she's filming right next to her bin and fridge. She jumps into another video and names it Vladdy Daddy for life. Like, why are we like this? But I'm not stopping us, though. And of course, right on cue, Mateo shows up. Remember him? Yeah, he's the one who's literally engaged. Like, hey, bestie, what's the wedding update? No? Cool. So obviously Tessa goes outside to flirt with him because boundaries don't exist in this household. And then the wild idea pops up. Try for a baby? With Mateo? I mean, she lives in a shack. Her bathroom is literally a bush. But love is love, I guess. But yeah, no, we decided not to ruin our lives just yet. So instead, we go with a slightly more sensible option. Bush woohoo. Classic, romantic Sims. Mateo was way too excited about it. By the way, like, sir, calm down. And there they go, straight into the bush. She literally pees in. Tessa, babe, we need to raise your standards. And there it is, fireworks, because nothing says romance like wooing in your own bathroom bush. They climb out. Well, that happened. Anyway, moving on from that, I decided it's time to up Tessa's influencer game. I heard there's this drone, it looks like a floating ball, that can help with streaming to boost fame and income. So I go straight into build mode thinking, how hard can it be to find this drone ball thing? Spoiler, very hard. After what felt like literally forever, I finally found it by searching, I think, stream or something. Got it set up, and then eventually we started streaming. Tessa's about to become the bush-living, fame-chasing queen she was always meant to be in this Let's Play. Oh, but we couldn't afford the fancy ball drone that I wanted, so we had to go with this basic-looking one because we were poor. But, like, anything is better than nothing, right? Okay, so now that the drone is following Tessa around like her awkward little sidekick, and naturally she's still flirting with Mateo like he's not a whole taken man. Love that for her. I'm honestly not sure if he realizes he's being filmed right now. Like, sir, you're on candid camera. Cheating edition. It's the fact that we're literally invited to this man's wedding and he's still out here giving main character energy with Tessa. I don't even think that wedding is real at this point. It's been like, what, 4 episodes of this? And at this point, I feel like Mateo's made up the fiancé just to seem more mysterious. Like, give it a rest, you're not in a telenovela. Okay, Mateo's gone, probably off pretending to plan that imaginary wedding of his, and Tessa's back to the grind. No time for messy men, just content creation. She's recording again because the bush life doesn't pay for itself, and the drone is still buzzing around like a supportive little intern. And then, boom, we get that romance festival notification. And obviously, I'm like, yes, say less. I love chaos in the pink mist. So, I cue it up, like once she's done filming her latest viral masterpiece, we're hitting the festival. And literally 2 seconds later, Kasem calls and he's like, hey bestie, come be my wingman at the romance festival. I was already going, but now it's destiny. Bestie bonding time. Let's go. So we head out to help Kasem flirt with strangers while surrounded by security and accidental proposals. What could go wrong? I spotted the romance guru just chilling, so obviously we have questions. Big ones. First up, is Mateo the love of Tessa's life? I fully expected him to say no, run far away. But no, he says yes, like with full confidence. And I'm just sitting there like, are we talking about the same Mateo? Bush woohoo Mateo? The wedding that never happens Mateo? Okay, sure. So I'm like, cool, maybe he's just in a silly little mood. Let's ask for some romantic wisdom. Maybe something deep. And he hits us with, you have an odd romantic destiny. You should not make any plans. What does that mean? Odd like mysterious and spicy, or odd like red flags and death? I need more detail. So Tessa grabbed some security just for a little refreshment, right? Wrong. That hit fast. Next thing you know, she's flirting with Kasem. Bestie Kasem. Wingman Kasem. It's giving accidental situationship. And I'm like, wait, what's happening here? And then I click his relationship panel and plot twist, he's also married. to a ghost. What? Why is every man in the city taken, shady, or haunted? Like, can Tessa just have a normal relationship? So we do a quick scan around the romance festival just to see if there's anyone cute and actually single. Absolutely not. It's all vibes and no viable options. At this point, we just call it. Tessa heads home, still single, slightly confused, and wondering what she actually drank in that glass, because I don't think it was tea. So we're back at the shack. It's humble, but it's got walls now. Major upgrade from the tarp life we first started with. Tessa jumps straight into streaming on her drone. No rest for the future SimTube star. She's also recording a video because content never sleeps. It's giving behind the scenes realness. Shack edition. And the drone is just doing its thing, floating around like a royal little cameraman who knows nothing that went down at the romance festival. She might still be showering in a camping pod and peeing in a bush, but she's got 4 walls, a fridge, and a dream. And honestly, that's enough for us. We went to check out Tessa's fame, and she's this close to becoming a notable newcomer. Like, literally so close. Obviously, she goes right back to filming because the content doesn't stop just because she's almost a star. She's gaining followers like super fast. And like the grind is actually paying off now. The bush, still there. The fame, rising. And then we get this pop-up. Boom! Notable newcomer. She's officially on the fame ladder. From no toilets and 1 simoleon to fame status with a drone sidekick. We love to see it. So now that Tessa is a notable newcomer, we headed back into the fame panel because guess what? We have our very first fame point to spend. I scrolled through the options like I'm choosing a superpower and then boom, corporate partnership. That's the one. Tessa's officially ready for brand deals. Is she still using a bush as a toilet? Yes. But for now, maybe a sponsored bush. She might not have a sink yet, but she's got influence, and that's what counts in this economy. So Tessa wraps up her next video. We name it, I hit 3,000 followers. Thank you. Because yes, she did, and she deserves her little milestone moment. Then it's off to bed because even rising stars need sleep. The next morning, our queen wakes up and immediately uses the bush. Again, it's basically her morning ritual at this point. And then, like clockwork, she's right back to filming and streaming. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight hustle. The drone's buzzing around like, yep, another day in the life of SimTok's next big thing. And just like that, she's gained another 125 followers, pushing her to a total of 4,716. Not bad for a girl who lives in a shack and pees in a bush. She wraps up another video this time, and we call it Honest Review of My New Drone, because yeah, that little buzzing sidekick deserves its own moment in the spotlight on our channel. Okay, so Kasem hits us up with a super creepy message, and of course, I immediately think back to what happened at the Romance Guru. Like, don't make plans, weird destiny, and all of that. Kasem says, I had a dream about you last night. You were being followed by Grim. He kept looking down at his slablet, then looking up at you. I don't think he actually had a face. Whatever, that doesn't matter. What matters is, I think I might be psychic, so this is serious. You're in danger, my friend. Okay, what? Grim following Tessa? No face? Psychic Kasem? This went from rags to riches to horror flick real quick. Somehow I'm both terrified and here for the drama. Alright, so after that creepy psychic warning from Kasem, we went back to Tessa, who's probably trying not to think about Grim following her around. And just on cue, her first brand deal pops up. Prim Sim wants her to record a beauty review. Like, hey Tessa, forget the spooky stuff, let's talk skincare. So naturally, she jumps right into it because when you're trying to make it big, you can't let even a faceless Grim slow you down. So she finishes the beauty review and we call it Honest Review of FENTY Lip Gloss. Honestly, I'm not even sure if FENTY makes lip gloss, but hey, if it sounds fancy, it counts, right? Then Tessa takes a little nap because hustle hard, rest harder. After that, I checked her simoleons and she's got about 1,000. Not a mansion, but hey, maybe it's enough for an apartment. Time to level up from the shack life. So when she wakes up, I start packing everything in our inventory. Goodbye bush bathroom and hello slightly better life. So we're ditching Willow Creek and heading to the big city, San Myshuno, because why stay in a shack when you can live where fashion happens, right? We check out all the different districts, there's artsy, bustling markets and all the glitz, but we settle on the fashion district. Gotta keep it stylish, even if we're low on simoleons. Budget's tight, so no fancy furnished places for us. We're going unfurnished, which basically means it's just 4 walls and a roof. But hey, it's our 4 walls and a roof. So we step into our brand new apartment and it's basically just one giant empty room. No layout, no walls inside, just space and lots of it. Time to unpack. We drop all our stuff from the inventory and start turning this empty box into somewhat of a home. It's looking rough, but hey, it's progress. Then I try to add some walls, but nope, the game's like cannot place rooms due to fixed object. Ugh, annoying, right? Luckily, the good old bb.move objects cheat saves the day. Suddenly, walls are up, and bonus, we even get a bathroom with a shower. Sure, it's tiny, but at least it's not a kitchen bedroom combo / shower area everything anymore. Alright, to finish things off, I added a door to the bathroom. Privacy is key, even in a tiny place. Then I went with basic white walls everywhere because, well, can't go wrong with clean and simple. Threw in some lights to brighten up the place, and voila, our little apartment is officially livable. And that's where we're leaving it for this episode. New apartment, new vibes, and lots more hustle coming up. Thanks for sticking with Tessa's Rags to Riches grind. Catch you next time.